Here's every Easter egg and reference you missed in Final Destination Bloodlines. Obviously big spoilers for the entire movie, so save this video and come back to it later. Right at the start of the movie, we see a license plate on the car they're driving spelling out FL818E. If you couldn't tell, that's a reference to Flight 180, which is actually the first disaster from the original movie. The grandma hiding out in the middle of nowhere is the same thing that Alex and Claire try to do in the first and the second movie to try to survive. Right before the grandma gets booted, she says seeing is believing, which is the same thing that Ian says in Final Destination 3 right before he gets despawned. And the scene where Eric is getting bent like a cracker through the MRI machine, the bars from the wheelchair go through the skull tattoo on his stomach, which looks exactly like the poster from the 5th movie. There's also the scene where Eric almost gets run over by a delivery truck. That's the same thing that happened to Terry in the first movie. Right before both accidents happen in this film, Stephanie and Iris prick their fingers, which, believe it or not, is the same thing that happens to Sam and Alex in the 1st and the 5th movie. When the rest of the family decides to go hide out of the grandma's house, they almost get hit by a log truck as they're leaving the hospital. And just when you think Stephanie and her brother are the only survivors in this movie, they get crushed by the logs from the derailed train, which is a straight reference to the accidents from the 2nd and the 3rd movie. But let me know in the comments if there's anything else I missed, and if you now hate pennies like I do, make sure you hit that follow button.